All right, guys, this one is a little off schedule. Put this. Find your way. Going the wrong way. Hey, Miss Kitty, can you guys hear me okay? All right. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me get an audio check. We're getting ready to leave Seligman. Or we are leaving Seligman. Thank you, Miss Kitty. All right, guys, we did get some answers. Um, we stopped by the Aztec Motel. We spoke with the owner there. He's a gentleman and a scholar. But he did not want me to record his face or our interaction. But he is willing to help. He gave me some answers. He sent me a couple photos of somebody that he tipped in personally. And also a guy, when I gave him the description of the Middle Eastern guy. Why is that dying? Oh, shit. Not plugged in. Hold on, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties. Oh, that's cool. If you hit record, it just turns on. Okay, hopefully we're good to go. My camera's having some issues. Okay, guys, so I gave him the description of the guy that that law enforcement was providing to the guys at the Love's gas station during his body cam footage. And his name is Prince. So we got a possible name, and we'll make sure to call that in to the sheriff's office as soon as we touch down. And then we also got a name of a gentleman who runs some kind of radical religious, I guess, a ranch. And he called them organic graves. He says, we'll bury you out here and we'll plant a tree on top of you. Now, what I'm hearing from the folks in Seligman is this guy, his wife is missing, and he happened to pick another drifter up, and she is now missing. So apparently this religious group picks people up who are kind of suffering from drug abuse, drug addiction. They're kind of just drifting along, maybe mental health. And apparently he takes them in and gives them like refuge. And also, I was asking about drugs, and specifically in my investigation, acid is what I'm looking for. Something that's going to cause this delusional state, meth, maybe acid. And apparently this guy that he provided me, he gave me his name, he gave me 2 photographs. He told me that this guy was taking acid while staying at his motel. While staying at the Aztec Motel, he was doing drugs, hard drugs. So we got some leads, we got some information that we're going to follow up on. I got an interview with the girl from the gift shop. She was very nice. He did give me permission to show you guys that video. So like I said, we haven't stopped filming. At 6 a.m., I've been filming on my GoPro. It's been attached to my head. And the only time I stopped it was because he asked me to. I think it should be going now. Good to see everybody. What's up, Boston? So yeah, we got a name, Prince, who apparently was hanging around the hotel and may have befriended Chelsea. But we're going to tip all this information to law enforcement. The owner of the Aztec Motel, he did tell me to reach out to him. His wife is a sleuth, so I gave him. We exchanged cards, and I look forward to communicating with her. He tells me that she has a whole lot of information that she might be able to provide. Good to see everybody. So a man fitting the description of the Hindu / Middle Eastern, short hair, trimmed beard with a mustache. We have a name to go with that description. His name is Prince. No last name. Prince, like the artist formerly known as. Donated 20 on your part 3 stream that we were waiting for. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had those backwards. So we're leaving here. We're going directly to go boots on the ground searching for Chelsea. We're going to spend 2 hours out here in the woods. And we were warned to watch out for rattlesnakes. So we're going into rattlesnake-infested terrain, searching for any signs of Chelsea. Got that one? Why is he swerving? No, this is Arizona. We're right by Route 66. But I was talking to one of the workers there at the Aztec Motel, and they were telling me that another woman went missing and was found in Las Vegas traveling with a group. And she had been hanging out with a bunch of folks who were living off grid and ended up mixing up with a bad group of people. And I'm told meth is really bad around here. So I don't know what Chelsea's history is. I don't want to speculate about all that. But covering these cases time and time again, you can see it's mental health mixed with some type of drug abuse, maybe some physical ailments, dehydration, low blood sugar, whatever. Yes, Sensei, 2 flat tires on the right side. Now, what she did was she went deep into these woods on these Forest Service roads, and she wanted to conceal her vehicle, so she went off the main road. And while she did that, when she was leaving, she popped both of her tires on the right side. There's sharp lava rocks out here. They're jagged. Hey, Blind Squirrel. Sorry about the mix-up on my live streams. I thought I fixed that, but I guess I have to fix it on YouTube and then come back to StreamYard and edit it here too. So we're just leaving Seligman now. We had some good conversations. We passed out some flyers, talked to some folks at the gas station. But we actually got some real information at the Aztec Motel. A guy fitting the description of a person of interest. His name is Prince. And then a gentleman that I need. I'll give you guys more information when I get home. Listen to the audio so I can take correct notes. And then I want to get a hold of the folks there that run the Aztec Motel. They're very nice. The place is very clean. It was packed. There was no rooms left. A lot going on in Seligman today. So no, he didn't notice him. The guy, the woodcutter, the old man. If you go look at his the police body cam footage, he didn't notice the flat tires. But really, he shouldn't have, because the car was kind of leaning off the road a little bit on the right, and he was passing on the opposite side so that he could. Yeah, well, it's still in there. That was probably the search, but we're going to go do that now. We're going to spend maybe 2 hours out here looking around, boots on the ground. No, we have bears. We have black bears. Thank you, Blind Squirrel. You are the sleuth crew. Yep, we're gonna go look around the desert. We'll be about we'll be about 4 miles from where her vehicle was found, and about a mile outside of the search grid. Oh yeah, mountain lions too. Uh, and guys, this is just gonna be a real quick stream before we get out there. I just wanted to let you know that we did uncover some information here during our investigation in Seligman, and I can't wait to provide you more information. I mean, we got a guy that might know something. He has been tipped in, and I'll most likely be contacting the sheriff when I get back on Monday, because I don't think the detectives are going to be in the office. There we go. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated, including myself. Yeah, but the owner of the Aztec Motel was he was very friendly, and I look forward to working with him and his wife um, in regards to Chelsea's case. Who, me? Melissa, no, I'm from Phoenix. And we're going to put together a documentary with all the footage that we got once I get around to editing it all. Temperature right now is 75 degrees. From here, how far is California? Oh, like 100 miles? 50 miles?
Probably like 14 minutes, like
Okay, 200 miles?
well, I think LA is like 250. Probably like 100 to the border.
Miss Kitty says, are you the first to ask about Chelsea at that hotel? No, there's a few other sleuths that have been out there. The owner seems to hate JLR. He says that he was very, very rude. He just kind of showed up and was accusing him of having something to do with the crime and just bad mouthing his facility from outside. So that's why I shut off the camera. We kind of got into it a little bit. And I said, I'll shut off the camera. But I was still recording audio, but I'm just going to use that for my notes. I won't include that in the video. But he did give me permission to include his employee, who I had a great talk with. But we gleaned a lot of information from this gentleman, and he says that there's a whole lot more information that's going to be coming from his wife. So I'm going to reach out to her when I get back to the hotel. I gave him my card, and we exchanged cards, so looking forward to that. Miss Kitty. I don't have a problem with JLR. He just rubs people the wrong way. Melissa's asking, have you ever seen a rattlesnake close? Yes, we killed one in our backyard last year or 2 years ago. 2 years ago. We have people that'll come out and pick him up, but I just cut his head off with a shovel. Yeah, Sensei. So he was upset. The reason this guy didn't, I had to break down that wall. But yeah, he was upset that JLR and other investigators didn't come and try to talk to him. Like nobody tried to talk to him. That's the first thing I did, was went and talked to these people. But he was upset that they were just kind of setting up a camera and bad mouthing him and saying that he's not being helpful. So he was pretty upset. Yeah, me too, Hiawatha. I like JLR. But this guy didn't like him at all. If that's who he's talking about. That's the only person I've seen filming in front of his business. But I think that's who he was talking about. No, he was really nice. I got to talking to him. I shut off the camera, and he's like, "Okay, you're not some amateur." He said. I was like, "No, I'm really out here looking for answers, dude. Like, if there's anything you can help me with, any way you can lead me in the right direction." And he was extremely helpful. Him and his staff. So I have nothing but good things to say about those folks. Considering that the only real pieces of information that we've gotten so far during this investigation was there at the Aztec Motel. I don't know, Blind Squirrel. I don't know if there's any abandoned mines out here. We're going to hit up a small area because I think we need a detailed search, looking under trees, behind large rocks. Only problem is you see this tall grass everywhere? This is basically where we're going to be searching, is in this terrain. Yeah, he was upset. He's like, "Are you filming?" I was like, "Yeah, I haven't stopped filming. I've been filming since 6." I was like, "I didn't stop filming because I'm not inside of your establishment." And he's like, "Well, you're on my property." And I just hit the button. Click. I was like, "It's off, man." He's like, "Are you going to delete it?" I was like, "I will." I was like, "I should have the documentary put together in a couple of weeks, maybe a month, and I'll make sure." And I even offered, like, "Hey, if you want, since your wife is into filming and filmography and sleuthing, if you guys want to make a quick video and send it to me and email it to me, I will include it in the documentary." And he entertained that idea. So he seems very worried. He doesn't want his establishment to get a bad name. He doesn't want his town to have a bad name. And we're not here to give his town a bad name. But people need to know if there's some crazy man out here picking up lost women. Are we already here? Okay. All right, guys. So this is going to be it for this stream. We're going to get set up. We're at Ash Fork now. Once we get set up, we'll go live again on the search. So give me about 30 minutes, 30, 40. No, give me about an hour. We'll be to our location, and we will be back up and running. So I'll see you then.